The best studies that have been done in the last 50 years, looking at successful people whose lives are going better and better, and unsuccessful people whose lives have flattened out, they find that successful people have one quality. They're always taking action. They're always doing more things. So if you hear something good tonight, be sure to take action on it. And take action as fast as you can, because that soon becomes a habit. And when you develop the habit of action orientation, you will accomplish more in the next 2 or 3 years than the other person accomplishes in 10 or 20 years. Action orientation transforms your life. Well, what I learned from this law of cause and effect was this. Thoughts are causes, and conditions, the conditions of your life, are the effects. Your thinking creates your life. Now, this is the greatest thought in history. This is the great thought of all the religions and all philosophy and all psychology and all success, is that your thoughts create your life. That you can actually change your life by changing the thoughts that you think. Because your life always goes in the direction of your thinking. So here is the great rule for success. It is that you become what you think about most of the time. So the question is, what do you think about most of the time? What do you think about most of the time? By the way, this law is true but it's not 100% true. Because if it was 100% true, then every young man would turn into a young woman by the age of 20. So, the question is, what do you think about most of the time? Well, in the last 25 years, big companies have spent many millions of dollars searching for the answer to this question. Several companies some years ago put together a pool of more than $20 million. And what they wanted to do was discover what top salespeople think about most of the time. Top business people, top entrepreneurs. Because if they were going to hire salespeople or business people, they wanted to have a profile that would help them make better hiring decisions. So they interviewed more than 350,000 people like you. And they would interview them every week for 6 weeks, or 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. And once each week, they would phone them up and they would say, "What are you thinking about right now?" And the person would say, "Well, I'm thinking about this," and they would write it down. One week later, they would call and say, "What are you thinking about right now?" They would do this every week for many months. And gradually, they began to see a profile. And they then took this group of people and they sliced them up into 10%. The bottom 10%, the next 10%, and finally the top 10%. And you are in the top 10%. So they looked at the way people in the top 10% think most of the time. And can you guess what the top people, the happiest, highest paid, most successful people think about most of the time? Can you guess? Well, the answer is they think about what they want and how to get it most of the time. Now you say that's too simple. No, it's the key to success. Is successful people think about what they want and how to get it. They think about their making more money and doubling their income. They think about health and they think about their family. They think about their home, they think about their car. They think about what they want most of the time, and they think about how to get it. Now, I want to share with you a word which you already know. And this is the most important word for success. Are you ready? It's the word how.